I was trying to get it to get pop, but I couldn't get my finger into there. Oh, we haven't had energy drinks in a minute.
Right?
We need them today, guys. We just loaded up all this lumber.
Yeah. The guy at Lowe's, we did it in one cart. The guy at Lowe's goes, how did you guys push this? Because he tried to help me push it outside.
Because we strongish.
And I said, we're bound and determined.
Right.
But
yeah, we literally just got back. Lucy, no.
Lucy.
Just got back from Lowe's with all this lumber. And if y'all been around a while, y'all know running the errands is what beats us up the most. But I feel good because I'm excited. The weather's fine. The dogs are nasty as all heck. Go.
They found something and they brought it back.
Yeah, she's the one that guaranteed that brought it up.
Yeah.
Go. They stink so bad. It's not even the breath this time.
It's bad.
You guys will see on the Crocker Life if you're really that interested in it.
Yeah.
But getting all this lumber, this is the start to our tiny house build, which is crazy. It seems like a dream that's now finally becoming reality.
Yeah. It almost doesn't even feel real. I don't know.
A dream, some might say?
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess I won't feel until
tomorrow. You'll feel it.
True.
When we start working on it.
No, you nasty.
No, you nasty too. That little tail. I don't care what you do with that tail.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see it, but his little tail just.
It's really cute, but you nasty. No.
Wait, get down.
It's bad.
But this is legit the beginning of it. We're building a 32 by 32 foot deck. And you guys know that we did all the concrete. That's done up. You can see the tractor back there. It helped me move some of the stuff around. We got big old 6x6 beams, 2x6 by 16s. We got all sorts of stuff. We got brackets to go in the concrete. We got concrete anchors. We bought a new drill, a hammer drill. We bought a new compound saw, all that stuff. It's
new beginnings.
It's a new beginning. Not all our tools. Our last chop saw, compound saw, it was always off a little bit. It was a Cobalt, which is not terrible, but it's not the best brand. And it was always off just a little bit. And Danielle was like, ooh, this one over here has got a laser on it. I said, yeah, so did the Cobalt one, but it was always off. So I never used the laser. And then everything was always just slightly, the guide on it, the gauge was off from day one. And we're hoping the brand we bought is the same brand I bought for the air compressor framing nailer.
Yeah.
And that was it worked great. It's done amazing.
Wow, I literally forgot. Oh, it was
a few words.
It was on sale.
It was. The guy working there was like, hey, how much is this? It's like only $5,000. No, it wasn't even close. No. But it feels good to have it here, and I hope, please let tomorrow be this weather. Please. That way, I mean, the day you're watching it, that day, tomorrow is today for y'all. Please let the weather be good, because if it's like this, we can knock out the whole thing tomorrow for what we have lumber-wise.
We'll have to do more.
Yeah. I think last time we kept up with it, and we ended up spending $20,000-ish on the whole frame of the tiny house at the off-grid.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep all the receipts for this that way, and then at the very end, we'll put the total of how much the grain silo actually cost itself, all of that, and it'll be the full build. I'll tell you right now, we're going to be way under the price for the shell.
Yeah.
Drastically. Oh. But I guess we'll have to include the inside framing and windows and doors and stuff to make it fair. But not whatever we do as far as drywall or whatever paneling for whatever we do for the walls.
Yeah.
But we will
going to include like spray foam and
all of it, because I think that's what we included. So we'll see. Is it cheaper to build a tiny house, or should you go the route of grain silo? And the guy at Lowe's was like, hey, if you don't mind, when you get it all built, I would love to come out and look at it. We're like, well, do you watch YouTube?
I said, well,
he said he watches what, Netflix?
Netflix, the tiny house stuff, and I go, well,
maybe you should get on YouTube.
If you watch YouTube, you can.
So maybe he's watching this now. I don't know.
Follow along.
But very, very exciting times. Normally, again, by the time getting back, we ran to the house in town, checked on everything.
House in town, did laundry.
Yeah.
Went to Lowe's, picked everything up, got lunch, threw the laundry in the dryer.
Loaded stuff from the garage that we're taking to the studio.
Yeah.
Did all this. It's been a productive day. It feels like it's not, but it has been at the same time.
But normally, like, that would
wear us out.
take us out. But
And
we're
excited. We're pumped.
Yeah.
And clearly day one of doing this.
yeah, talk to us in.
Yeah. I mean, not day one of doing all of it, but as far as the build itself goes, day one.
I feel like this counts as labor because loading.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But we've already been doing it, going and getting, like, other things and moving and doing all that. But day one, officially, tiny house building, day one.
Mm-hmm.
Roof's over there eating mulch that has, or maybe there's more dead. He just ate it, whatever it was, so.
That's probably where it was laying.
I saw him pick up something that wasn't like a stick. It moved. It wasn't alive moved. It just moved because it's the innards of a dead animal.
They nasty.
Yeah. But they live in their best life.
Dogs, I guess.
Yeah. They're going to do it no matter what.
So yeah, we're going to get tore up about letting our dogs eat.
That's as natural as it gets. What are you talking about? People feed their dogs raw meat all the time, and they don't get more raw than that.
Yeah.
This is more fresh than what they would buy at the store.
Yeah. Oh, Stubbs, I have no riders over here.
I smelled them. But I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I was really nervous about the concrete. I was really nervous about the fence corners. I was really nervous about the surveying that you guys saw, which is pretty wild. We didn't lose any land whatsoever. We just lost the direction of the land that we thought. We still have
this way.
Yeah, we still have 10 acres. It's just slightly this way compared to what we thought, which bummer for that side because we got it all cleared out for
the neighbors.
Basically for the neighbors, but hey, that's us being good neighbors.
That's right.
But on this side, we actually are lucky because we have more of a buffer on where our grain silo's going, our shop, if we end up building a house.
And I would rather that because this side is going to be for us. So I would rather have a little bit more from the fence and then the neighbors on this side.
Yeah. Where
we're living. And our animals.
Bandit,
some books.
Bandit, go. Read some books. Nah, you stink. Go read some books. Bandit, go.
You can't look at them.
Lucy, go. They just stink so bad. But Danielle's big worry at first down that side where the pond is, when we have the barn lot, she said, it sucks. We literally cut out all the trees that would be our privacy going down. But technically, we're helping the neighbor out because it's cleared, which will be cleared for the fence line, which means they can maintain the fence line, and they'll always keep that fence line clean, and that gives them a good place to drive all the way down the fence line, and then maybe, I don't know if they will or not, they may end up doing, a lot of big properties will do a burn, I don't know the proper technical whatever, but it'll be dirt. They'll plow it up all the way around their property, so if anything catches on fire, a burn break, it won't jump. It's a lot less likely the fire will jump, which that's something that we may end up doing on our own, which honestly, I think the animals might do it themselves, is walk the path so much, there'll end up being a good dirt track all the way around. And then also, it's nice to be able to drive your perimeter and all that.
Yeah.
So, I think either way, and then also, like maybe we talked about in video, I'm not sure, but we've talked in the front, the fence line, I would love to plant some type of trees or shrubs that block, because when we cut down the trees and we pile them up, there's still some here, it blocks a lot. And that's only maybe 4.5 feet tall, 5 feet.
It makes a big difference.
It blocks a lot of the view, so you don't need to have trees. You can have shrubs that grow up, and it feels like you got a little bit of privacy.
Yeah.
But there's still enough trees and everything, especially once it's bloomed out. But you have to think of this time of the year. So whatever shrubs we get, we try to get something that's like a evergreen, something that stays.
That's like
decent.
Forever green?
Yeah, that stays green year-round and blocks it off real good, which not really sure in the moment what that would be. But it's all coming together, and very excited. And
Yeah.
also on a note that we really care about, some of y'all may not, we brought back stuff that we bought last year for Christmas.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like a foosball table. We have a basketball shooting thing.
Darts.
What else is there?
Does it?
No, there's more stuff. We have the big projector. We didn't bring that back, but we have it.
Like a screen.
Like a big projector screen. We have a projector. We might buy a better one later.
It was all this. It was a Christmas present to actually put in the studio at Shoot Dang
the
Ranch.
candy machine.
Yeah.
Popcorn maker.
Where is that? It's probably in there. It was in our camper.
Underneath the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, like, we're going to be setting that up, too.
Yeah.
Because you guys know it's important for us to have, there's something about you work and then you go play.
Yeah. Well, also, we talked as well. So we got the main living room, if you want to call it. That's the podcast.
In the studio.
In the studio. And then there's 3 rooms, which technically could be bedrooms, but they're not for us.
Yeah.
So the big room, which would be a master room.
How big is it?
It's probably, I could be wrong, I would have to guess like 12 by like 24 or 20 or something.
Long.
It's pretty big. And like plenty big enough, which we're just telling y'all now, if we end up getting a leather couch in there, we got a company that reached out and wants to send us a leather couch, and we said, perfect, yes. And that's on the Crocker Life.
Yeah.
So even better.
Yeah, they reached out to Crocker Life. I said, let's go.
Even better.
Yeah.
So, we may get a leather couch in there, and then we'll have the games and stuff. We'll have the TV in there with the PlayStation and all that. And then the other room that we're sleeping in now, we have like the little mattress on the floor, will end up being our office. We'll have 2 desks. We'll have it set up. Lucy, get down.
You nasties.
Don't fall back. What are you doing?
She doesn't. She's so weird. Go.
Read some books.
She doesn't know about that.
Lucy, go.
She just smiled.
Go. We're going to turn it to a studio. Well, editing area. I think we just done now. They all showed up. The old crusty eye over here.
Y'all are so nasty. I love you so much.
Go.
But you guys need that
Go. Hey, right after this, we'll run around and do some stuff.
Yeah.
Go. We're going to turn that middle room into our editing place, and then that way I can still do videos if I want to do, teaching some YouTube stuff, but also I want to set it up where we could do like online classes and help you guys. Hey, can you go? Oh, nasty eye. He's got a little tumor, and it's getting gross, and we have to keep it clean every day.
His eye is just...
It is non-stop gunky.
Yeah.
Oh man, him and Sawyer, 13, 15 years old. Y'all old. You ain't got no teeth or nothing. But the middle room will be where we can edit, and then the other room will probably be, we'll just have like a bed or something in there where we can crash out if we want to stay there in the night and stuff. Hey, no, keep going. We don't need this. You just see his head right there. But when we're here, we're working, all that stuff. Then if we could jump over, come on guys, jump over to the studio, even though it's more work, it feels like a getaway. He said, oh.
He said, oh.
It feels like a getaway, so it's like, it takes at least me away from the building. I don't know how it'll make you feel, but it'll take us away from the building and give us a break and kind of the reality of like, okay, we're not having to suffer. Let's shower, let's cook a meal, whatever. If we're tired and want to go live, we sleep there. If we want to come back, we sleep here in the camper. It just makes sense to us. And then also, we bought a website. We have our own website. It's not up, and I'm not going to tell y'all. Bro, your breath stinks. His breath stinks forever.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, but you can't even stand up. We got a website. We used to have Shoot Dang TV. We don't have that anymore. Or may still. I don't know. But I don't have it anymore. So we have the website to where we're going to start selling not all, but some merch on our own again. And then we're going to have it where you can sign up and pay for the classes if you want to do that. We're going to have it where we can just utilize it for other things. and then but it'll mainly be like for our store if you want to buy merch, and then also signing up for the class and all that type of stuff. And then it'll evolve as time goes. But as of right now, we bought the domain. We're building a website out and doing all that. So we do have a lot going on. So it's fun and exciting to where we're getting stuff done here, working on the house. We're trying to get the fence done up, trying to do all that for the animals. We have to build a barn, all that. Then we go to the studio. We're doing all that. YouTube class, hang out, podcast, get the website built, do just all that stuff. It's a lot. And then on top of that, making babies, trying to sell the house if someone wants to buy it for $1 million. No, we think we have that worked out, how that's all going to work out. But back and forth doing that, it's going to be busy. It's going to be a crazy month and then a crazy next year. Yeah, that's for sure.
I could not be more excited. You're just trying to make
That's why I talk a lot, y'all.
Well, they're saying when I'm talking, you start talking.
Well, I know, but then I feel it coming down, and then I jump back in.
Yeah.
And then on that one, I didn't, to show you why I normally do it.
I was done talking on that one. I was like, I was excited.
See? But I normally would have jumped in instantly, but I waited. But, I don't know. Very, very exciting stuff. Very happy the weather is the way it is right now. But the support that we've gotten from you guys, the last live chat had like 1,100, 1,200 people or something like that in it. It
always blows my mind.
Which is wild. Yeah, it's crazy, and we have a fun time doing it. This week, I don't think we're going live on Wednesday. I don't think we're going to have time.
No.
This week is the craziest week
we've ever had.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm not really looking forward to this week, this whole week, to be completely honest with you guys. But it's a life, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, getting it all done. I really, truly try not to drink energy drinks and all that stuff. But this week we might have to.
Oh, no, we
Chugging AG1s, drinking some energy drinks.
The other day, Jason goes, I wish there was like a warm energy drink, so like on these cold days we can have. And then he thought about it for a little bit and goes, I guess it's coffee.
Yeah. But I was thinking like this. Different flavors, but it's warm. But I don't know. It is pretty wild, though. In the mornings, it is frostous.
Yeah. Like everything's frosted over.
Until like 10, 10:30.
Yeah.
And then
once the sun comes out.
Then it's like this. It's great.
I'm just in long sleeve. These jeans do have fleece lining, but I'm just in long sleeve. I'm slightly chilly.
Yeah, earlier when we were loading, I had to take my hoodie off. I was sweating.
Yeah.
I had to, we stopped at the house and we ate lunch and grabbed some stuff. I had to take my boots off and my socks. My socks were all sweaty. And it's like, man, it's 50 degrees outside. My socks are just wet.
Well, we were like working, loading all this up.
Yeah.
A lot.
But very, very exciting times. Very happy. Massive thank you to Victor, the old drummer that was in my band back in the day.
Yeah.
Technically, I joined their band, but he helped us big time. And if any of you guys need surveys done in the Texas area or wherever, if the money's right, he'll do it. I mean, he drove more than it took for him to do it. I mean, if he kind of did it with us and went around, we were filming. If he could have done it in probably 30 minutes by himself and just knocked it out, which is wild. He really dialed it in and he got it. I feel very confident knowing that he's the one that did it. Yes. I'm not second guessing any of it. He's done it for almost 20 years, and I used to do surveying with him, and back then they even him and his brother took it very serious and did it right. So knowing that he has his own company is awesome, and then knowing that it makes me feel good, knowing that this was a guy I was in a band with, and back in the band days, we may not have been the best, but we had the drive, we had everything. We sacrificed to get where we needed to be. We worked hard, did everything, and it's
a house with like 8 people, you said, or something like that.
It was 3 people in the band. Jared ended up moving up. Matt ended up moving up and living with us. We had
2 of your other friends.
Yeah, at one point. Oh yeah,
just to like try
to make it. And then some of them had girlfriends that were there also, just so rent was so cheap between all of us. We can have the money to go on tour and buy equipment, do stuff. We sacrificed to get where we wanted, and we worked hard. And now to see him take that and go into surveying and start his own company and do very well, it's the same thing with like YouTube and us. You sacrifice a lot to get where you want to be, and it's a big thing of you are who you hang out with, and you are the company you keep, and all of that. And it just proves that I hung out with good people back then, and they made something of themselves.
None of y'all partied or anything.
No.
Y'all sober.
Yeah, go. Come on. We're almost done. We're almost done. Go.
Go.
Go. If you want something bad enough, you'll make it happen. And that includes sacrificing, learning things, getting out there doing things, and all that. We're nowhere near, I mean, we are, there's some places here, but to get all the supplies we need, it's an hour drive easy, all the time, constantly. And it used to be a little bit worse at Shoot-Dang Ranch. Now we're slightly closer, but if you want something bad enough, you will make it happen. You will get out there and you'll sacrifice to what you need to do. Sometimes you just got to quit your job, you know, quit your careers, cash in on your 401ks, sell your house. I'm gonna need
to support your fiance.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to sell that 4Runner next.
Dream. Never.
So we're gonna get off here. We're gonna put that on Facebook Market, the 4Runner, and
that'll be the last thing ever.
We're gonna sacrifice what we need to sacrifice. Just kidding, guys. But anyways, hopefully you guys have an awesome day. We are pumped to start this build, and fingers crossed the weather's good and it goes smooth. Oh,
so good vibes.
I sure hope it goes well.